Let's get straight to the matchup. Newcastle versus FC Dnipro in the Europa Conference League. First matchup here in St James's Park Stadium. And Newcastle and FC Dnipro did play each other from last season's Europa Conference League campaign. And now the following season, Newcastle are still in this competition due to the fact that they came 7th again in the Premier League. And that's why they've got another season to play in the Conference League. And let's get straight now to the anthem of the Europa Conference League before we get to the game. So as of the Newcastle's team, we've got Nick Pope in goal, Kieran Trippier, we've got Kraft, Byrne, Lascelles, Target, Bruno Guimaraes, Willock, Tonali, Iziak and Jolinton as the striker up front. For FC Dnipro, they've got Shevchenko and also got as well Byashevsky. They've got a very, let's say, good average Ukrainian team. And these two teams met each other from last year, by the way, between Newcastle and FC Dnipro in the round of 16 of this competition. Newcastle got to the finals of this competition and lost to Ivergo Impact in the Conference League final to guarantee Ivergo Impact a qualification to play in the Europa League for this season after losing to them in the finals way back of last season anyways. But here we go, let's get underway, kick-off, and some real unfinished business of course for Newcastle in this competition to try and go right in this competition and win the whole entire thing. And obviously Newcastle, they might have lost in the finals of course against Ivergo Impact, but they really want to try and win it of course, and they got a second attempt on it by the way, and finishing in the top 7 in the Premier League was massive achievement for Eddie Howe's men. And now here's Bruno Guimaraes, holds the ball. What's he going to do with it now? Lost it now to FC Dnipro. And now here's again on the attack here for Dnipro here now. Now all the way, cross it in the box. Bicycle kick, and that's gone wide. Massive chance right there for FC Dnipro to score, but that's gone wide by the way. And that's going to be now a goal kick here for Newcastle in the match. Newcastle got themselves a goal kick in the game. And now it's going to be now goal kick's going to be given by the way as we speak. Newcastle, Nick Pope will take it. And then header right there again. And now again to Iziak. And then all the way there now to Zerabic. And now that's going to be, looks like now, a free kick by the way, for, it looks like here, for FC Dnipro. And they got a foul they've got from Dan Byrne, who elbowed him by the way. So it's going to be a free kick here for FC Dnipro in the game so far. So there's going to be now a free kick here for Dnipro in the match. And let's see what happens from here. Header there all the way into the box, but no. Now Trippier. Now Jolinton. Now is Alexandra Isak. All the way past back there to the goalkeeper. There's FC Dnipro. And now here's to all the way to Marian now to Target. Now Isak. Now great pass there to Jolinton. He's through here for Newcastle. Alexandra Isak now. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Jolinton. Oh, could have been. Massive chance though for Newcastle to try and get the goal against FC Dnipro, but that ball's gone wide, and now it's going to be out by the way for a goal kick here for the Ukrainian side of Dnipro in the match. And now it's going to be a goal kick here for Dnipro in the game. Header there from Byrne. Now Jolinton. Now is Alexandra Isak. Now Willock. Now is Isak now pushing through, pass to now Jolinton, a goal's been scored finally and Newcastle scored. And the Geordies take the lead and Newcastle in front here at St James's Park Stadium. And that's a real superb finish right there from obviously Newcastle in the game. And what a finish What a finish. And Newcastle really take the credit, of course, with that beautiful goal from Joelinton, the Brazilian, to finish that ball past the goalie. And now it's a goal there, definitely here, a gift for Newcastle to lead the game by 1-0 in the match. And now FC Dnipro will get themselves a chance, of course, to try and get back in level maybe, but they are behind by 1 goal though. And now header there, bounce away there for Newcastle. And now ping all the way into the box here. Now Dan Burn. Now Willock. Now Bruno Guimaraes. And now Popov. And now is Matheson. And now it's going to be out for a throw-in, but it's not the case though, because the referee blows the whistle for half-time here in Newcastle as it ends 1-0 at the break here for the Geordies. And we're back now for the second half, and here we go between Newcastle and FC Dnipro in the matchup. And could Dnipro try and get level? Unless maybe Newcastle could be the ones in fact to try and carry on getting some goals, of course, over Dnipro. And what a way to start off the Conference League, of course, in their first group game as well. And to beat the team they've got a little bit of history with, FC Dnipro, from last season in the first leg and second leg of the round of 16. But now here's Isaac now, all the way to Joelinton, and it's gone all the way right there for the goalkeeper right there, Shevchenko, for FC Dnipro. And now Popov now for Dnipro. Now is Matheson. Now Trippier on the ball back here for Newcastle. Now is Isaac. Now Guimaraes. Now Tonali trying to get the ball there, but he couldn't. Now pass it back there to Kadic. And now is Marin. Now again, could be a chance here. Now Newcastle holds it. And now Tonali. Now is Verbic. Really pushing through. Good defending there from Dan Burn there for Newcastle. Brilliant to see. Now is Kasic. All the way there now. Chance. And now Croft right there clears the ball away. Header right there now. Here's to Joelinton. Now obviously they want it back here now. Newcastle. Now again. A couple of passes here now for FC Dnipro here. Now Tonali. Now it's Guimaraes. Now Joelinton. Now all the way to Baishkaili. Now here's to Tonali. Now all the way there to again for FC Dnipro. And now it's going to be out for a throw. A substitution right there for FC Dnipro. Now throwing here now to Dnipro here again. Free kick's being given. So it looks like here the referee is giving a warning right there. So there's going to be a free kick in the game here for FC Dnipro in the match. And now it's going to be a free kick here for Dnipro. Ping in the box here, could have been a chance, but good cover there from Newcastle. Now Popov. Now here's to Zerbic. Shoots, but save right there from the goalkeeper. Shoot, but save. Now it's going to be, looks like here, a throw in here for Dnipro. Not long left of the game to go, by the way. Dnipro really pushing forward here. Try and do some magic, hopefully, but they couldn't. And now holds it. And that's going to be that for the end of the game, as it full-time score between St James's Park Stadium. Newcastle guarantee their first win here on match day 1, as it ends 1-0 to Newcastle. A massive win for Newcastle in their first game of the UEFA Conference League, as Newcastle sit outside of the top 8 in 9th position after winning against FC Dnipro by 1-0 here for tonight's Conference League game, as we'll be returning back again for match day 2 of the Conference League for Newcastle, live on BBC in a couple of weeks from now, as Newcastle Geordies will travel away from home to take on Dinamo Brześci in the matchup away from home in Romania in a couple of weeks. But until now, have a very good night.